Hello again and welcome to my Leap of Faith 2016 week 2, and what a week it's been. Got quite a bit to say about it, and not least that I helped a lady that was being savaged by dogs, and the man's just knocked on the door with a bouquet of flowers for me just before I was doing my video, which has totally thrown me. So, you know, you'll have to bear with me now, and hopefully it'll flow as I'm hoping it's going to flow. Last weekend was just amazing, absolutely amazing. Over 700 views of the video, and it's just, I can't say how fantastic it made me feel. All the generosity of your spirit, just the kindness, the friendship, and how it just rippled out, and it just caused a great big beautiful ocean of joy for me, and I'm sure for others, because I had so many wonderful comments and support, messages of support. So I thank you all for that, and for those of you that didn't watch it, I hope you will watch it and know what this is all about. It's been a funny week because the weekend was like that, very exciting, and my great buddy Michelle, neighbour, bingo buddy, friend, kept me informed, to keep sending me texts how many people have viewed the video. So the whole weekend was a real high. But come Monday, when it would have been a normal work day, and well, I wasn't going to work, was I? So there was this big vast space. Yes, I've got things to do, but it didn't involve getting up dressed and going out to work and then coming home later, and it was odd. It was a odd feeling. I would call it odd, and that continued into Tuesday, and you know, I was reflecting why I was feeling this way, or you know, what am I going to do about it all. And as much as I didn't like that, I've actually got adjusted to it now and accept it, and I still have these moments with it, but I'm accepting it, that the space has given me time to think and to get enlightenment and inspiration, and it's also showed me just how much in 46 years that I've been working. Yes, 46 years, and I know some of you are saying, oh, she couldn't have been working for 46 years. Well, maybe you're not saying that, but I'd like to think you were saying that. Anyway, I've been working for 46 years, and it is a case of you get up and you go to work and you come home, and at the end of the month you get your wages, and we've programmed, well, I programmed myself into that forever. So it was an odd feeling Monday, Tuesday, and you know, but I did come to the conclusion in that time that it was necessary for me this week on our video clip for me to explain how I came to make the decision of giving up my job, because I didn't take that decision lightly, and there was a lot of soul searching before I actually took the leap, because you know, it's not something you just do off the back of your hand. Anyway, I thought I would explain to you just why I came, how I came to that, and so this is the story, and it starts off sadly that 15 months ago my dear mother passed away, and within 3 months my dearly beloved 2 older brothers also passed away. I can't tell you just how horrific and painful and the grief that I felt in that time. It was horrendous. There are no words that can describe it. It was unbearable. But I did bear it, even through the pain. But towards the end of last year, I found that I couldn't cope with going to work and the grief that I was feeling. And so I had to have some weeks off work in order to give myself time to grieve. And what I'd like to say to anyone out there that is grieving at this moment, I send you blessings and I send you love and healing. And I want you to know that it is okay to grieve. In fact, it is essential to grieve. It is part of our human makeup that we must honour. So if you're in that situation and you're grieving, allow yourself to grieve. It's very important. It's not very nice, but there isn't any quick way around it. And, you know, support is always good, but do allow yourself to grieve. So during this time I was thinking, I really can't go give my job, my employment, the commitment that it deserved. I didn't feel I had it in me to do that. But I didn't know what I was going to do. And when my mum passed away, I took to my bed and I went to sleep and I woke up and I drank tea. And I went to sleep and I woke up and I drank tea, and that went on for some time, and I think I've drunk more than one tea plantation in this past year, and certainly within the first month. And you know, my bed became my sanctuary, and especially after my brother's. But I did resume normal life. I did go to work and do other things, but when I didn't have to do that, I resorted to my bed. And it was my refuge, but I didn't waste my time there. I did spend time studying my spiritual books, reading them, getting great enjoyment from that, and watching online videos and all sorts of things that, you know, made me who I am today or helped me. And they did help me, and it's now proved to be of great help to what's going to happen for my future life. It was during this time that I acquired my accreditation as an assertiveness coach by Doreen Virtue, and I absolutely had no idea that it was going to have such a profound effect on my life for the better and for other people's lives. And so, you know, I'm very grateful for that time, even though at that time it didn't feel good. It hasn't been a good year. It's been an awful year. And that's all I can say about that. And as I say, I took to my bed, and you know, that became my sanctuary. But around about November time, I started feeling a bit better, and the first time that I decided that I would go to the gym, I was quite chuffed that I'd got off my bed and I was going to go to the gym, just do a little bit of exercise, you know, not overdo it, seeing as I've been pretty immobile for quite a long time. And when I got to the gym, I hadn't got my trainers with me, so I had to go swimming. Now, I love swimming, but I was very disappointed that I actually couldn't go to the gym the very first time that I decided I would make the effort. But this is where the miracle happened. And I do believe in miracles and synchronicities, and it's a wonderful experience when these things happen. Whilst I was swimming, I met Angel. Now, Angel obviously isn't her real name, but she was a gift from God, so I called her Angel for the purposes of our videos. And we got talking, and I was telling her, you know, what had happened in my life this last year, and how I was thinking that I might give my job up and do my assertiveness coaching. And I'd only just said it, and she said, "Oh, I need that." And it's like, wow, this is powerful stuff, you know. And so we discussed it, we had a chat, and then we came to an agreement between us that she would become my first assertiveness coaching client, and I in turn will get the experience and then her testimony. So this is where we're at today. Now, I have to add at this time that Angel had no idea why she was gone swimming that morning, because she never did anything on her own never. So she, to this day, does not know why she went swimming that morning. But we, of course, do know that we were supposed to meet, and that is the miracle, or the synchronicity. And so, we've been having sessions. Angel and we've been having regular sessions, and she's had 5 sessions now. And she has written a testimony. She gave me a testimonial that I'm going to put up on the website and on the Facebook page. That's going to go on over the weekend, so you'll be able to see exactly how things are going for her and how the proof that it works, this assertiveness coaching works, and the difference it makes for people's lives if they are struggling with being assertive. So I do hope you will have a look at that and enjoy reading it and find it interesting, and share it if you feel there's anyone that you may, could do with this coaching, because there are a lot of people out there that it would benefit. But how wonderful is that we've now got a testimony that we can put on and you can read and see that it is working. And it's ongoing. We're still having weekly sessions, and Angel wants to write again in a few weeks' time, and in that she's going to include the value that she's found in keeping a journal for herself right from the very start, so that'll be interesting as well. And I hope you're going to look forward to and join me in seeing her journey. So a high five to Angel at this moment in time, and thank you for the opportunity of me being able to share it with everyone else as well. So the thing that I'd like to do now, I'm going to read this because I wrote it down and I didn't want to miss any of the words up. So I'm sure you won't mind that I read it from my pad. And I'd just like to say to you all life is a work in progress. We are all continually evolving, just as life itself does. We are all part of the one and same global family, striving to make a better world for ourselves and each other. What a wonderful legacy we can leave behind for future generations if we could all just change one small thing each for the better. Remember the ripple effect. And I have a quote for you, and I'm not sure that I'm pronouncing this gentleman's name right, Patanjali. Apologies if I've done that, said that. The father of modern yoga. And his quote was, "When you are inspired, dormant forces, faculties and talents become alive, and you discover yourself to be a greater person by far than you ever dreamed yourself to be." And so hopefully someone out there that will mean something too, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying the videos, and I'm hoping that you can now understand where I'm coming from when I made my leap of faith. It wasn't just a whim, and I'm looking forward to sharing some more with you next week. We don't know what's coming up, I'm sure there'll be more stuff, more feelings, exciting stuff as well, because that is life, good and bad, up and down, isn't it? Night and day, black and white, sun and moon. So I'd just like to wish you all a really good, great week. Keep happy, keep in the now, and I'll see you next week. God bless.